Hi guys, how's everybody doing today? We're gonna do a quick home update video, real impromptu, no script. I have a couple of things that I want to show you. Here's the boss. She's having some allergies. She hasn't had allergies in a long time. I asked her, "Are you taking your Zyrtec every day like I take?" And she said,
I haven't.
she haven't been
In a long
taking it
time.
in a long, long time. So I've been handing it to her for the last 3 days,
Yeah.
making her take it. So I guess when I take my Zyrtec, I got to pull 2 out of the bottle and hand it to her. So she takes her Zyrtec. So a little bit under the weather, but feeling a little better today, day 3, right?
Yeah, I feel a little better.
Yeah, a little better today. So just a real quick impromptu, another storm's coming. And I've been watching this storm now for 7 days. And that's the good thing about typhoons in this area. And this is not a typhoon. It's a low pressure. And they said that it was, may develop into a tropical depression or tropical storm or even a typhoon. But they said it looked like it was going to break up and the shear line was going to get involved and things like that. So for 7 days now, we've been thinking about it, been watching it, and trying to make sure that, we were prepared for sure. And then typically the storms come in from the east and then they turn up north. Well, not this one. This one's coming basically due west, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to hit Mindanao. And if you follow the track, it's basically going to go right over the house, right over this area. Now, the good news is it's not a typhoon. Right now, it's a tropical, it's a low pressure, but they think it will develop into a tropical depression over the next 24 hours. So I'm just going to show you the beautiful day. And then the next video that we do will be during that storm. I'm going to try to bring you updates, regular updates. Not sure how long the storm will actually be overhead. I'm sure it'll only be less than a day. But I would like to show you what tropical rains look like. And then really for the first time, we're going to test our drainage. Remember all the work that we did down at the bottom. That hasn't been really tested yet. We've been getting some, short rainstorms of like an hour, downpours, but not a real low pressure or even a tropical depression where, it could dump, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 inches of rain in a very short amount of time. So we'll see how that plays out. So while I'm in the main room here, the living room, I did glance over a few minutes ago, just before I started this video, to see the temperature outside. Now, keep in mind that, the weather vane has the actual sensor outside, and it's at the 2-meter overhang, and the morning sun is on it. But nonetheless, the temperature is the temperature, so take a look. Kind of hard to believe. Let's start with the outdoor temperature. It's 117 in the sun outside right now. High today, let me zoom in, 119. So we cooled off 2 degrees. Unbelievable, right? And then the inside temperature is 85. Now you might say 85 inside and the sensor is right here. So right here is 85 degrees. You'll say, man, that's hot in the house. Not to us. I mean, to me, that feels fantastic. If you turn a fan on, it would be absolutely fine. So it just shows how we acclimate, to the weather. But again, in the sun, right now, 116. All right, guys, you know what this means. Red means the solar system here in the house is working correctly. The green light out means there is a brownout. We've been getting a lot of brownouts over the last week. I would say we had 4 or 5 in the last 7 days. So something's definitely going on. And you can also see where it says off grid. So when that turns red and says off grid, obviously that there's a brownout. So just show this real fast. In the house, we're using 910 watts, to power the house. And our system is making 3,238 watts. So we're definitely making way more than we need, more than 3 times. And already it's 10:24 in the morning, and our battery is already at 100%. Guys, this system is amazing. It's better. I think I said on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 10. It's an 11. It's really amazing. The battery's always by noon, even on a cloudy day, by noon it's 100%. And you can see it's 10:24 and it's already at 100%. And we're 3.25, so that's 3,250 watts, and we're only using 900. Now we're using 900. Why? Because we got the aircon on in the bedroom. Why not? Why not turn it on and use the electricity? So some of you said, why not have another battery? We don't need it. We just don't. We are producing more than we use, but we just turn the pool pump on for longer. We just use more electricity when it's a sunny day. So it's kind of a nice luxury. But remember why we have it. That's why we have solar. The whole community is out, but we are not. So these batteries are expensive. We wanted to keep the cost down. We get up in the morning after, using electricity all night long, and that battery's still at 60%. Once in a while, it's in the 50s, upper 50s. I've never seen it, I think, below 56. And that's because, maybe we had 2 TVs on most of the night or whatever the case may be. 56 is like the lowest. So this is plenty big enough for us, but just wanted to show you that we're in the middle of a brownout. All right, so we're officially going to say this is the calm before the storm. And I can see that my dipper for the bugs and leaves got blown off the water feature last night. So the wind is definitely picking up. But you wouldn't think there's a tropical depression heading this way. There's the laser beam, and it's hot. It's definitely warm today. So I guess it's just this time of the year, and Wilma reminded me that this happened last year. Full-time job now. This has been so easy during, call it the summer months, now that we're officially in winter here in December, even though it's, definitely warm out. Every morning I wake up to leaves in the pool. So this is just 24 hours worth. Look how many leaves. Look at the big pile down there. So I got to get that taken care of. It's every day. It's a full-time job. So definitely keep me busy. Prince is here somewhere, so we'll find him. But what I wanted to show you is a couple of you mentioned when they put the Kubo in, they basically just set it on the rocks. They did a failed attempt to try to level it. It wasn't level. I have a level here. It was tilted backwards and that way, so I needed to do the proper thing. So what Wilma and I did was we got some cement, and we still haven't poured any cement here yet. But you can see that we lowered the Kubo to get it level. And what we did was we pulled the rocks away and got down to dirt. And then we mixed cement. And then under this, we have a pretty large pad, larger than these bricks that they call. It's a cement brick, larger than this. So maybe 6 inches out all the way around, like 3 inches thick of cement. And let that set up. And I guess you can see the cement here. See the cement. And then while the cement was wet, we put the cement disc, if you will, in the cement and made sure it was all level. I used my Strata jack. Remember that? That wasn't easy. No. To jack up, to get it level. And then we was able to really level this out. So now it's in real good shape. This back corner is the highest one. And we had to put a lot of cement here. So what we had to do is build it up. So this was a challenge. So this took the majority of the afternoon. And you can just see how much cement. The cement goes way out to here. So that's dug down a foot. And that's all cement with some rocks mixed in. And then we put the disc on top. Got it all level. Had this jacked up and now got it in place. So there's a lot of cement there. I mean, that looks like about, what, easy 2-foot round of cement. And it's got to be 10 inches thick. So I wanted it to be on a pretty good solid base as I slip and slide here. But if you look at it now, it's level. So it worked out good. And we use this a lot, right?
Yeah.
When do we use it most?
Nighttime.
Nighttime.
Yeah.
So take a look here.
We have our solar light.
We put up a solar light, hid the wires, see no wires, right? That has low, medium, and high. Has white light, amber light, or a mixture. Has remote control.
Yeah.
Right, we got a remote control right there.
Actually, it will come on, right?
Yeah, it should come on. There you go. See it?
Yeah.
Lights up really nice. And then what we did is we put the little panel right there. Can you see it? You zoom. See the little panel? You wouldn't think that little panel, because that's got to be, what, 7 inches by 9 inches? I mean, it's a small little panel. Hid the wires real good. Can't even see them. But this will come on at 6 o'clock at night. And we're out here sometimes 10 o'clock and it's still on.
Yeah.
Now, never once did it run out of battery.
Nah.
And then we just turn it off when we go in for the night. We don't leave it on all night. It would drain the battery. But I just want to show you, we put a little solar light. We were going to put a ceiling fan there. And we're becoming solar addicts. Call it solar nerds.
Yeah.
We just really like the fact of not having to spend any money on electric. I've been asked about when our next electric bill is going to be. And it's coming in the next, I think, 2 weeks. So I'll be able to show you the bill and how much our savings is. Take a look. Malungai. Growing, right? Remember that was just a stick? Even shoots down here. So a couple months, we'll be able to start stripping this off. They call this a Philippine superfood. So I want to show you those couple of things. Let's just go down for a minute and just show the vegetables that you've planted. Just let everybody know what you planted, some carrots and things like that. Let's do that real quick. All right, update on Sir Prince. You know, Wilma and I have been talking it over. If we ever separate and get divorced, Wilma gets the house, I get Prince.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
It will never happen.
What a baby boy. This guy, I tell you what.
He's your
he
buddy.
Is so lovable. He's so smart. I bought this indestructible ball for dogs, and he's so good getting it and bringing it back. So we play fetch all the time to tire him out. And if the ball drops in dirt, he picks it up, takes it to his water dish. Now, I haven't done this. I did not clean the ball. I didn't wash the dirt off the ball, so he never seen me do it. He went ahead and takes the ball, done it multiple times, drops it in the water, takes his nose and spins the ball to clean the ball, and then takes it out of his water dish and then brings it to me. That's how smart this boy is.
It's amazing.
That's amazing. He, we have his ear wraps off. Now his ears, and I think you put a picture of his airplane ears on Facebook. Maybe maybe I'll put that right here in the video as well.
Yeah.
So when you take his wraps off, his ears are only partially up. So obviously this has been a long haul to get his ears to stand. So I'm giving his ears a break. So I'm kind of getting used to them being down, and we may just go with it. But what I did was I put some tape. I don't know, Wilma, can you get a shot? See, I put some tape inside. I just put a little bit of tape on the inside of his ear just to give it some weight,
Yeah.
to hold him down. So we're gonna give his ears a break for, I don't know, it's been 2 days, so maybe a couple more days. Then we're gonna make a decision if this will be the final look of his ears. I mean, they've healed so nicely. He actually prefers his ears wrapped.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just because he's used to it. But we've been having him sleep outside since he's been a puppy. But he's just so lovable. He's sleeping inside now, guys. He sleeps with us every night. You know, I only have to let him out one time. We're still doing a lot of training and spending a lot of time with him. I'm spending way more time with him than I did any other dog that I've ever had. He follows me everywhere, and Wilma's always making fun of me wherever I go, including the bathroom. He has to be in the bathroom with me. If I take a shower, he's got to be there in the corner of the shower watching me. As for being protective, very protective. Now, Linlin hasn't been here in 3 weeks, so Prince hasn't seen Linlin in 3 weeks. We bring her in today, no problem. Didn't growl, didn't bark, absolutely nothing. So he knows visitors compared to, call it intruders. He's doing a lot more growling. He stays up here. He very rarely goes to the gate. He just stays up here. And if someone comes to the gate that he doesn't recognize, he's growling and barking. So he's definitely doing his job, and definitely enjoying him very much. So, Prince, you got some airtime. You haven't been on in a while, and he needs to get off my lap because he is a handful. He wants to do this every night. After we do the training, he's just used to doing it as a puppy. So usually, we do a pretty good 45 minutes to an hour, and then he has his water. He drinks his water, and then he's just used to coming. Because I usually sit down because I'm a little tired myself. I've been a solid hour, training and sitting and staying and healing and down and running with the ball and everything else. And we play hide and go seek every night. So this is what he does. This is his reward after training. And it's going to be at some point where I don't know if I'm going to be able to have him sit in my lap anymore. So just wanted to give you a quick update that Prince is doing great. You see the house next door going up? You can hear the breeze, right? The wind. It's been windy though. It's been windy 2 or 3 days now. So I don't think this wind is part of the tropical depression that's coming. Linlin's here today. She's going around the perimeter walls and getting all the weeds out. So she's working on that today, and then she'll get to the garden. So real quickly, what did you plant that's new?
Is the string beans
String beans,
and carrots,
carrots,
and we did plant the cabbage also.
cabbage. So let's show that real fast.
Yeah,
Now, we haven't been getting a lot of rain.
it's dry.
So look how dry things are. And Wilma's out here watering when the sun goes down every night. I mean, look at the fruit trees. The fruit trees are doing so good. It just seems like they're hardier. And see how they're very green and they're starting to broaden. Remember how thin they were? See, they're getting thicker.
The lemon is a fruit ready.
Oh, this is a lemon?
Yeah.
Is this American lemon or Lemonsito?
Lemoncito.
Lemoncito? Oh, we got a little one there growing. One small Lemoncito. But definitely getting thicker. Longtime viewers will know that these were pretty thin. But look at the trunks here, getting thicker.
Yeah, that was very thin.
Yeah, very thin, right? So they're growing. So I'm sure it's going to take a couple years. But we have nothing but time. So show us the new stuff.
This one, here.
So what's here, Wilma? What's this row? Right here.
That's okra.
More okra coming?
Yeah. This how they grow. This is the carrot.
Carrots? All right, so Mom, look, you said you have to grow carrots. Looks like she's got a couple of rows here.
Yeah,
Oh, all the way down here.
all that way.
Oh, all the way down.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got some carrots. That's new.
This is string beans.
String beans. That should grow good here, you would think, right?
Yeah.
These are string beans. Oh yeah, they're growing up. They're really coming up quick.
Yeah.
So you got a row of them. What's the small stuff on the end?
So I think I'm gonna have. I think that's the cabbage over there.
Oh, it's cabbage. All right, so let me show everybody that. But it just seems like we got to put so much water just because we haven't been getting a lot of rain, and it's just so hot. So take a look at, remember the sticks? This shows you in the back of the house. Growing, definitely happening. So just a quick update, guys. Just wanted to show you just a couple of updates. We haven't done an update of the house in a while. Just wanted to really let everybody know, show the Kubo, and the fact that we got a tropical depression coming here in the next 48 hours. And what I'll do is I'll video that as it enters.
The torrential rain.
Yeah, I want to show you guys if we get the torrential rains that we're supposed to get. Hopefully it'll turn up north, but if it doesn't, I'll try to get out with an umbrella. And I'm really interested to see how this area fares, because we did a lot of prep work here to solve the the issues that we had. So we'll take it for a test, and if it works out, we'll be happy for it. So next video, update video, will be all about the rain, tropical depression that's on its way over the next 2 days. Wish us luck.